And now live from an undisclosed location, it's time for Crescent Hill Radio's excursion into the unknown. The Uncommon Houseflies will be your intrepid guides through the Louisville music landscape, all the way from the oxygen-depleted peaks down to the darkest underground recesses, where you will come face to face with Louisville's best, brightest, and hopefully strangest musicians. Warning, this show may contain gratuitous self-promotion and potty humor. Welcome to Flies on the Wall.
And I'm Kevin Gibson.
And I'm Butch Bays of
The Uncommon Houseflies. And we welcome you once again for another installment of Flies on the Wall.
Episode 34.
So yeah, it's something like that. We're going to start off with our usual ceremonial opening ceremony. So if you please strike up the band. Wait, that's not it.
No, it's the other band. The other band. Yay.
That's the one.
That's the band.
And now we're off and running. We want to just announce before we go any farther that apparently China has hacked the internet.
There's evil afoot.
And any and all technical difficulties tonight will be blamed on the Chinese hackers.
Yes.
So just
when in doubt,
this has been confirmed by our engineer Kelly.
Yes.
We will not have a video feed tonight. Is that correct?
Oh no, I think we're on.
Oh, we're on?
We're
so
videoing.
They didn't get our feed? So I should have worn pants.
You can't stop the flies on the wall. Yeah. And you should have worn pants.
All right, well, I'll stay seated for the entire show. But we're going to play some local music tonight. We have a couple requests. We have a couple things that we're going to play just because we want to.
Yep.
And I think that you want to start off by wishing Kathleen Hoy a happy birthday.
I think that would be fantastic. Then we can check out our player and see if the Chinese got to it.
The Chinese got to it. But yeah, it's Kathleen Hoy's birthday today, and
a friend of the station.
Yep, and a
friend of the flies.
Friend of the flies. She's very fly friendly, and so we're hoping to get her on the show here at some point. But we wanted to play one of her songs for her, which seems a little strange. We probably should play something else for her.
Oh, well, no.
It's probably too late for that now.
We'll celebrate herself with her own songs. So,
okay.
You know.
All right,
I think that'd be...
Well, either way, it's the thought that counts.
It is the thought that counts.
Okay.
This is I dug up one called Patricia's Song.
Okay, let's play it. Happy birthday, Kathleen Hoy.
Happy birthday, Kathleen.
Jester dances alone under the stars, laughing at her lonely shadow. A pointed hand and sealed grin always wins over the stars. Well, Moonlight Jester, come dance with me. Teach me what I need to know. That everybody has a shadow. Everybody has a shadow. Everybody has a shadow. Well, even you, I said even you, silver blue moonlight reflects the gnarled hands of midnight trees. A chilly breeze blows a song along the black coal ridge. She dances on, oh, she dances on. Well, Moonlight Jester, come dance with me. Teach me what I need to know. And everybody has a shadow. 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 Everybody has a shadow.
Hello, my name is Felix Escalera. I was Jack Black's accent coach for the movie Nacho Libres. Without me, Jack couldn't have done all the accents to do the movie. Anyway, you are listening to Flies on the Wall. Hey Kevin, I need to borrow some sweats.
Sometimes in your room you wear stretchy pants. It's for fun. You know, I could tell that was the real guy that did that coaching.
Yeah,
you know,
the accent
accents.
Dead on. I mean, we spare no expense on this show.
No, we do not. We get only the best, the A-listers.
We had to pay that guy like 75 pesos.
Yeah.
To do that for us. Well, I think did we get him like a 6-pack of Modelo or something?
Yeah, I think we got him some Modelos, which was worth probably more than the pesos.
But I'm
75 pesos is what, like probably $1 and a quarter.
Yeah, he didn't know that. I'm keeping my sweats.
Sweats. Yeah,
I'm way off track now. That just threw me off. We're gonna play. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a song we're gonna play.
We have a song we're gonna play.
Well, we have a guest coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yes, we do. But we yes. Oh, yeah. That's very exciting. But we put out a call for requests for tonight's show, because we don't have a guest this week, but we have 2 guests in a row coming up the next couple weeks. And John Renfro weighed in on the Facebook and said, play the Heartstrings Sunday night. And they are coming up. They're going to be live in the studio on March 6th. Mm-hmm. It's going to be very exciting. This is young kids from Southern Indiana, and they totally rule. And they're building quite a fan base and everything. So it'll be a big night for us as well. And I'm sure a big night for them, first time on the radio, and they quite well deserve it. So
good stuff. And this is we played one of their songs a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we played. It
wasn't this one; it was a different one. But
right. But
anyway, we hope you enjoy this, as we are going to. And please welcome the Heartstrings.
Sunday night, it's all the same. It's all wrong in my head. And Sunday night, I try to pray, I try to stay in bed. But sometimes I can't think, I can't sleep. I just need for you to be here when I wake. And sometimes I just can't feel free. I find how many punches I can take. Sunday night, it all comes clear to my mind and to my heart and to my fear. Sunday night, I hold your hand and I sing a song that you don't wanna hear. Oh, but listen now, this is the one that finishes can't sleep. I just need for you to be here when I wake. And sometimes I just can't feel free. I find how many punches I can take. And sometimes I can't think, I can't sleep. I just need for you to be here when I wake. Oh, and sometimes I just can't feel free. I find how many punches I can take. Sunday nights I speak your name, and it's all the same for you.
The Heartstrings on Flies on the Wall.
Man, that's nice stuff.
They're an impressive bunch, are they not?
Yeah, they are, especially for such young people.
I know, it's
16, 17 years old, right?
I know. I never cease to be amazed. I hadn't heard that song yet, as far as I know. The kids play them a lot at the house, but hadn't heard that one yet. I was really digging that. But they have an upcoming gig. They're not only going to be on Flies on the Wall on March 6th. They play this Friday, 2/22/13 at the FCC in Jeffersonville on Middle Road, which is that 8th Street turns into Middle Road over there? You're a native of that area, aren't you?
I am.
Anyway,
thanks for outing me.
The cost is
by the way.
$6. So
I wish we could go to that. We can't. We're going to be in Nashville.
Yeah, well, I don't wish we could go to that because we're going to be rocking Nashville that night, so that'll be fun too. But good luck to the Heartstrings this weekend. If you enjoyed that, you might want to go see them. $6. And there's a couple other bands on that bill, which I don't have right here, but you know. But anyway, definitely tune in a couple weeks from now when we have them on Flies on the Wall.
Good deal, man.
It'll be a
all right.
fun
Well,
night.
Hopefully the Chinese will not, shut down the internet before then. You'll be able to hear it.
They'll surely tire of messing with us by then.
You think so? Do they have better things to do? Like,
I would think so.
Like make all that Chinese food. Of course, over there, you know what they call Chinese food there? Food. Yeah.
I like that.
Why don't we play a song?
Do they call our food Chinese food over there?
No, they'd probably call it American
Foreign food?
Over
American
there,
food?
they probably call it crap.
They call our food Big Mac over there. So
Yeah.
do they have McDonald's in China? I'm sure they do.
Of course they do. Yeah, McDonald's is everywhere.
Do they hate them?
I don't know. I mean, they I don't know.
I want to find out what a
there.
McNugget is called in China.
It's called a Royale with cheese.
Is it? Oh, good. Something tells me that's incorrect. I'm going to do some research on that.
Okay.
I'll
Well, we would if we don't.
I'll report back.
We don't have internet tonight, or we would be on our Facebook page. But
maybe for next week's show, we'll do what the McNugget is called around the world in every country that has a McDonald's.
Don't forget that. That's something
that's pretty good,
we can talk to
isn't it?
Sean Johnson about.
Yeah.
We're going to have Sean T. Johnson in next week. So we've got a couple good shows coming up
Sean
for you.
T. That's right.
Sean T. Yeah, we'll just call him Sean T.
Sean T. Johnson.
Sean T. Johnson. Well, we're going to play one of his
we shouldn't
songs.
do that. He may stand us up if we mess with him too much.
But later now, we're going to play one of Sean's songs, as well as because he had sent. Because if you listen to this show at all, which you probably don't, but I write for a little music news, and I had told him that I would review his CD, and about that time we sort of ran out of room and stopped running reviews in the magazine. So
good timing for Sean.
Yeah, so he had emailed me, and I said, "I tell you what, I'll make it up to you. Why don't you be on Flies on the Wall?" And he said, "That's great." So we need
even better.
We need to be real nice to him next week. And
well, let's start being nice to him now. I've got him queued
go ahead
up.
And cue it up.
Yeah, let's go ahead. This is
Okay.
a song called "All Your Love," which will give you a little preview of
if
next
you like
week.
this, be sure and tune in next week. Sean T. Johnson.
And if you like McNuggets,
even better.
spark in your eyes. Said it's a feeling you just can't describe. A draw, a pull, if you will. Oh, to have some fun, yeah, to have some thrill. Out there, out on that open road. Out there, out where we long to go. Got the wind in my hair, not a doubt again. Got your kiss on my lips, in my hand, don't get in. Got a feeling like a hurricane running through my soul, like a southbound train. Yeah. It's all your love, baby. It's all your love. It's all your love, baby. It's all your love. We'll roll through the days and the nights, make our memories these perfect signs. We'll take the good and the bad, make something that we never had. Out there, out on that open road. Out there, out where we long to go. Got the wind in my hair, not a doubt again. Got your kiss on my lips, in my hand on your hip. Got a feeling like a hurricane running through my soul, like a southbound train. It's all your love, baby. It's all your love. It's all your love, baby. It's all your love. Out there, out on that open road. Out there, out where we long to go. Got the wind in my hair, not a doubt again. Got your kiss on my lips, in my hand on your hip. Got a feeling like a hurricane running through my soul, like a southbound train. It's all your love, baby. It's all your love. It's all your love, baby. It's all your love.
Hi, this is talented singer-songwriter Adam Crowhorn from the Crowhorn Nation, and you're listening to Flies on the Wall.
Yes.
Adam Crowhorn.
Speaking of.
Yeah, speaking of Adam Crowhorn, talented singer-songwriter Adam Crowhorn. I think we ought to have to put a quarter in a jar when we don't say his full title. It's now talented local singer-songwriter Adam Crowhorn of Tall Squares and From a Basement on a Hill.
On a hill, yeah.
With Shayna the Intern.
Yeah. On CrescentHillRadio.com. That's a long title.
It is a long title.
Yeah.
Monday nights at 8 p.m. Mm-hmm. Or was it 7?
They're bringing an aesthetic for the younger listener.
Exactly. And they sounded really cool on the air.
Yep.
They're going to be like good at it right away. I'm starting to think they're like ringers, or like Pool Shark type people. Like they had a radio show in Texas like for probably like 3 or 4 years. Then they moved up here and they're like, oh, we can't be on the radio. We don't know what we're doing.
How long did it take us to get good at it? Oh, wait, we're still working.
Yeah, we're still working on that. See? So. And they jump on and they just like kill it.
That kind of makes me mad.
I don't know. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with this picture. No, it's really an entertaining show though. And they're wonderful people. Good supporters of Flies on the Wall.
We love them.
Yeah. We don't have any members of the Crowhorn Nation here tonight, do we though?
Not tonight.
No representatives.
Usually they stop by and say hello, but tonight they must have better things to do because now that they're big stars.
But anyway, there's a new opportunity if you want to support all this nonsense. You can become a member of Crescent Hill Radio now. Well, it's one way to put it, I guess. For $25, the meager sum of $25, you can have a year admission, and the annual fundraiser concert, which is April 28th, is included. Go to CrescentHillRadio.com and click the heart at the top left of the screen to buy a membership.
Yep. And you can be part of the solution.
Yes, instead of
$25.
And if you're not part of the solution,
you're part of the
problem.
Yeah. Or the precipitate. I don't know.
the precipitant of the problem.
What are we doing? Oh yeah,
I don't know.
We've got we got some requests tonight. Not a lot of requests. A few requests. This next one is I saw a band. I was a quote unquote celebrity judge at a Battle of the Bands at Wicks Goose
That's
Creek.
a bucket list item to be a celebrity judge.
Yeah.
Probably though at like a beauty contest or something.
Yeah, well, I've done that too. Actually,
have you really?
Back in the '90s, yeah.
No kidding.
But I saw a band there, and then they actually won the show. I helped see to it. A band called the Mad Taxpayers. They've actually been around for a while, and I had never seen them.
Yeah.
The name was familiar, but I had never seen them perform.
The name was familiar to me because I'm always mad when I pay my taxes.
Well, that's true. Maybe it's familiar to everyone.
Yeah.
But they put on a 3-song set that really blew our minds, all of us. And
you said it was quite impressive.
Our friend Sarah Combs was there as well, and she requested that we play one of their songs. And we don't have the song she requested, but we do have...
Oh, you found a treat.
Yeah, we do have their cover of Johnny Cash's Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Before the internet got broken, you dug it up off of there, didn't you?
It was just a miracle I was able to get to it in time.
Goodness.
That's probably what the Chinese were after. Truth be told.
They're just trying to stop the Mad Taxpayers.
So we're going to play the Mad Taxpayers for you now. Congratulate them on their victory in the Battle of the Bands.
Their win of a guitar and a sum of money, which they will be taxed heavily on, I'm sure.
Check them out on Reverb Nation. Check them out on Facebook. We're hoping to play a show with them in the very near future, but we will
will happen.
We will not play last. We will play before them because I will not follow that. That show.
We don't want any of that, do we?
Imagine like Cheap Trick on some serious acid. That's the Mad Taxpayers. So anyway, you're about to find out.
Yeah.
With their cover of a Johnny Cash classic. So enjoy this, please.
shirts all soaked with sweat. They've been riding hard to catch 'em, but they ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that plane up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As ramblers rode right by me, I heard one call my name. If you wanna save your soul from hell, boy, riding on this range, then cowboy, change your ways, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these lonely skies. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky.
This is Johnny Berry. You're listening to Flies on the Wall on CrescentHillRadio.com. This is a new low, even for you.
Thank you, Johnny Berry.
Thank you, Johnny Berry. Tell you what, the mad taxpayers are truly mad.
They are mad.
I always have loved that song, and that's a really cool take on it.
You got it. Well, it's reminiscent of Social Distortion's take on Ring of Fire.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Same kind of energy,
Yeah.
and I think maybe just a tad above in terms of just going all out.
There's a tradition of taking Johnny Cash songs and treating them a little harshly. The Cornbread Mafia used to do Folsom Prison Blues live around here with, of course, the infamous and famous Scott Mertz at the helm, and that was an awesome time. So, but yeah, we hope to cross paths with the Mad Taxpayers a few times here in the next few years.
I've been emailing with Sean, the guy, the main guy there, the guitar player, and hopefully we'll set something up. I'd love to get him in here to talk with him.
Sound like he's a good feller.
Seems to be. Yeah.
You know, I had one more birthday to get to here. Kind of an important one to me, and since we wished Kathleen a happy birthday tonight, one of the attendees to this weekend's Heartstrings show is my daughter Julia.
Oh, she's the one who brought the heartstrings to our attention.
She brought the heartstrings to our attention with also with her sister Olivia, but
happy birthday,
she turned
Julia.
15. She turned 15 yesterday.
I thought she was 37.
No, that was last year. No,
okay.
No, she's a whole 15, going on 21. So, but she's an amazing artist and a cool person. But if the Heartstrings are listening, you might dedicate a song to Julia on Friday night if you get a chance. I think maybe at least John Renfro might be on the line here. So, yep. But anyway, you want to go to a top 10 list? We've had some recent good news with the Uncommon Houseflies, our humble little band. We've been moving up the ranks, have we not?
We have.
You want to explain what Reverb Nation is?
Reverb Nation
to the kids at home
is something for musicians. They can build a page where they can share their music, their videos, whatnot. And this is something that we joined maybe 3 years ago and haven't paid a lot of attention to it, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but it's a neat little thing.
It's a cool
because
thing.
it has a nice player. You can organize your videos.
Yeah. And you don't have to be a musician. You can be just a listener. It's sort of a poor man's, kind of Pandora if you want to be that.
Sure.
But we were, they have charts. So the Louisville, we joined the rock category, and the Louisville rock category has, 200 and some, maybe 300.
And where did we start out ranking?
2 months ago, we were about 164.
Yeah.
And it's based on plays and views and fans and so forth. And in the last,
which was obviously a travesty that we were that low, right?
Of course. But the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've seen this strange, inexplicable uptick.
Strange is the word for it.
In plays and fans, and people from all over the world suddenly, and I mean, I get a notice every time someone becomes a fan, quote unquote. And last week, my inbox was just like crammed. I mean, I was getting 20 a day. I don't know what's going on there.
We're finally getting our due, is what it is.
That must be it. Yeah.
I mean, the cream rises to the top.
Yeah. But
other
anyway,
things rise to the top too. But you know,
well, last week or the week before, we rose to 14, and this past week we're currently at number 12 in the Louisville Rock charts.
We are.
And we're
beating on the door of the top 10.
We are, and so this week's top 10, we decided we had to address our own. You know, we told you there'd be gratuitous self-promotion.
We warn the people every week there's going to be gratuitous self-promotion. Here it comes.
What's this top 10, Butch?
This is the top 10 reasons the Houseflies should be in the Reverb Nation top 10. So it's basically a top 10 reasons about the top 10. Yeah. So here are the reasons we should be in the Reverb Nation top 10. Do you have a drum roll for me, Kevin?
Roll, brother.
Do you? Good.
I wouldn't miss a drum roll on this one.
Number 10. To Spite the Fly Swatters.
That's right.
Our Nemesis band.
That's right.
Yeah, that would be one of the best things about it. Number 9. Because our mothers would be so proud.
They would.
They would.
I mean, my mom doesn't listen to the show. I don't think she even knows I do a show. But if she found out that we were in the top 10 on Reverb Nation, she'd say, What's Reverb Nation?
No doubt about it.
But once I explained it, she'd be plenty proud.
Then she'd go, "Oh, that's nice." As Charlie Chesterman would say.
Have you called your aunt? She's been asking about you.
And take a shower. Number 8. It might help mitigate our ongoing self-esteem issues.
No.
God knows we need some help there. It won't help that at all.
It probably wouldn't help that much.
For just a few minutes, though, we go, top 10, brother.
Yeah, I was pretty happy when we hit the top 20, you know?
Yeah, no
Then
kidding.
I saw the Toonsmiths were ahead of us. I was like, no, come on.
Speaking of the Toonsmiths, number 7. Because of a bet that we made with the guy from the Toonsmiths who thinks he's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
We're going to win this bet.
Yeah,
I don't care if you did rise to number 8. And they did.
Oh, are they number 8?
Yeah.
They'll always be 2 steps ahead of us. Even when we're number 1, they'll be like -1.
Yeah, somehow they'll do it.
All right. The number 6 reason we should be in the top 10 on Reverb Nation. Because we already ordered a congrats on making the top 10 ice cream cake.
Hey, we can still eat the cake.
Yeah, that's true. It'll still taste.
Even if we don't make it.
Yeah. Is a cake at number 12 any less sweet, really?
Exactly. Any less ice creamy?
Yes. Number 5. Because Jim James would want it that way if he was familiar with our material and even cared at all to weigh in.
I have to believe that's true.
Yeah. If he was familiar with our material and cared to bother with it at all.
And even knew what Reverb Nation was.
He probably doesn't watch his page very much. What do you think?
I'm guessing probably not, yeah.
Do you think they even have a page?
I don't think they do, because if they are, they're not ahead of us.
Did you like take note of what all bands were ahead of us and start to like endeavor
I
to sabotage them in some way?
Oh, okay. I didn't know half of them.
Well. All right.
I think Discount Guns is up there, though. We like them.
And they belong up there. Yeah, they should be up there pretty high.
Yep.
The number 4 reason we should be in the top 10 of Reverb Nation. Because it will be quite awkward when we win a Grammy and aren't even in the top 10 on Reverb Nation in Louisville.
That would be awkward.
Wouldn't
I didn't think about that.
I mean, we'll be accepting the Grammy and saying, this is awesome, but if our people at home, even appreciated us a little bit to put us in the top 10.
Yeah, well, we are making our acceptance speech for a song about coffee that makes you go to the bathroom. Yeah, we only wish we appreciate the Grammy, but we only wish we had made the top 10. Reverb Nation.
So we'll give it back or something. No, the thing is like,
well, Beyonce would be giving us the award, and she'd be like, "Sugar, what the heck is Reverb Nation?"
It'll be like Beyonce and Jack White standing there handing us a. I think we could win a Grammy if there was a category like songs or like best song about coffee that makes you have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see. Yeah.
we just need a campaign for that category, and then we got it wrapped up, man.
Yeah, it'd be either us or John Mayer. I mean, we'd be duking
He's
it out.
probably got a couple songs like that. Number 3. It will give us street cred in the cutthroat Louisville music scene.
Yes, it will.
That's one thing we're looking for sure.
We need to get more shows at Zazu's, baby.
Yes.
That's what will propel us to the top.
Number 2. Because the uncommon houseflies are 100% gluten-free.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of different reasons, but I think that's one. Yeah.
Well, there's people that have concerns there.
Sure.
And you know, we've been checked out. We're 100% gluten-free. So
we're also lactose intolerant friendly.
Well, are we? These days we are. We probably weren't in the beginning, but now we are.
We've gotten older.
Yeah. All right. The number 1 reason the uncommon houseflies should be in the Reverb Nation top 10. To impress the chicks.
Yes.
Duh.
All right.
Do we still need to impress chicks at this point? I mean,
not really.
No.
Well, there are 2 chicks we need to impress.
Yeah,
just to stay out of trouble.
True. There you go.
So anyway, if you're on Reverb Nation, please go fan us.
Yeah.
We'll fan you back immediately.
Push us to the top 10, and we'll just just be happy.
Yeah.
And
we'll help you too. I mean, I every time I get a notice, I go and immediately fan back the other band.
I think
and
it's appropriate.
help them out too. So that's the way we are. We're all about community here at Flies on the Wall.
Correct.
We have more songs to play. What else we got going on? We got
we had more requests, you know, and so I mean, I'm looking up a few.
We did the top 10. Wait.
What we got?
I just happened to notice that the phone is lighting up. Oh Lord!
This happens to us. Remarkably, it happens about one
we
time.
We don't have to answer it.
No, maybe you want to take a week from.
Well, we did ask for requests. Let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Maybe we'll get lucky. And,
Yep.
I mean, I kind of doubt it, but okay. Hello, you're with Flies on the Wall. Who's this?
Hello, boys. This here's Dale.
Yep,
I got good news this week, boys. You ain't gonna believe this.
Oh, good.
I got a letter in the mail saying that I won the Publishing Clearinghouse sweepstakes, and I won me $1.7 million.
Wait, are you sure you won?
No, I swear to God, I'm looking at it right now.
What's it say?
It says, well, listen, I'll read it to you. It says, you may have already won.
May have. That doesn't mean you won.
They wouldn't send me. No, they wouldn't send me a letter
they
like this.
They always do that,
to get
dude.
me
I got
all
one.
Stirred up.
I
And
got
not
one.
give me the money. No, listen what?
No, they would.
Listen, I know what I'm gonna do with this money. I got plans for this. You know what's gonna get me out of a lot of jams, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Now listen, boys, now 177 delinquent traffic violations is not an inexpensive proposition. So
Well,
that's the first
fair.
thing I'm gonna take care of. when
That's
I
a
get
good
my
idea.
check.
That's a lot.
What else you got?
But there's more. I got, I'm going to get that hair removed from my girl baby's back. She's been talking about that for a good long while. And I'm thinking we're going to take a luxury vacation to Champaign, Illinois.
Champaign?
Because if it's called Champaign, it's bound to be fancy.
that's fair.
I'm also thinking getting some new tires for the commercial mower.
Yeah,
Maybe get tap out one of them studded collars. I might even put a fresh coat of tar on them cracks in the shed because the moisture just got in last year.
Well, the
I
spiders
don't
will
need
get
that.
in, yeah.
Hey, listen, you boys ever been to that there Applebee's?
Yeah.
I seen it on the TV, and I wanted to take my girl baby out for one of them fancy dinners, and I figured that'd be a good place to go.
I don't know.
Well, listen, what? I'm not going to leave you boys out. I got something in mind for you too, because you've been pretty good to me.
Well, no, good.
I'm going to get you guys the box set of Nickelback's greatest hits, because I figured that way
Dale.
you'll have them in there in the studio, and you can play.
We can't play that. You
Are
know
we
it.
going to go through this again?
We keep
boys, no?
local.
Oh, that there is weak.
I don't think Dale really wants to hear what you have to say or why we don't play.
He won't listen to a thing we say.
Do you think we could set him up to like do this for years, like where he requests Nickelback and we don't, and then finally one day we'll tell him we're not going to play it and we'll play it? Like would he like spontaneously combust at that point?
He probably wouldn't be listening that night.
Yeah,
the one night
that's
he
our
wouldn't
luck,
listen.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I just wondered what it would do to him if you waited so long.
Well, I think let's play another request.
Yeah,
and
Rick,
then we've
Rick
got
Evans.
We actually have a new special feature on Flies on the Wall that we are excited to bring to you. We'll
right
do
after
that,
this song.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what we got?
We got Rick Evans.
Okay.
friend of the Uncommon Houseflies.
He actually sent in 2 requests, did he?
He sent in 2 requests, and we may get to both, but
we'll try.
I queued up the first one here anyway, so we're going to give this one a run. It was very nice of Rick to weigh in on this deal. We haven't seen him in a while. Like to see him at our next show or just anywhere, really,
Or even at B-Dubs for a beer.
But he requested a song by Shadwick Wild called Destitution Road.
I like it.
So we're going to give that a spin, see what we got here.
Flies on the Wall, CrescentRadio.com.
From Salvation Street to Destitution Road, every time you fall, it's a longer way to go. And when all your best ideas have left you walking by yourself, every time you see a mirror, you feel like you're someone else. And left to your own devices, well, you'd surely burn some bridge just to add it to the list of things you wish you never did. And it's a long, long way to go back up from Destitution Road. Nowadays I guess it's better than it has been in a while, 'cause I don't shake every morning, and sometimes I even smile. Funny now that I remember every rotten thing I say. Well, I can't make up no excuses as for why I act this way. 15 cups of jet black coffee and I still can't catch a buzz. Watered down just like the strangers that call me brother just because. And it's a long, long way to go back up from Destitution Road. Destitution Road to Salvation Street, I had to fall down to my knees to get back on my feet. But there ain't no kind of freedom like having nothing left to lose, or a lifetime's worth of treasure pissed up a good week's worth of booze. And I found solace in the things I took for granted for so long, like the fact that I stayed breathing long enough to write this song. And it's a long, long way to go. It's a long, long way to go. It's a long, long way to go back up from Destitution Road.
Hi there, my name's Eddie Money. I'm a tow truck driver. I'm not the Eddie Money, although I did tow a guy once that looked like Eddie Money. Anyway, my buddy Dale always listens to Flies on the Wall, and so should you, even if they don't play no dang Nickelback.
Hey, Dale has a friend.
I thought his only friend was his girl baby and Tap Out.
It wasn't the Eddie Money, if you were listening carefully there.
We Dale actually gave us his number, and we were like, well, it's probably the best we're going to do. I mean, I think Eddie Money has a slick gig with one of the insurance agencies. We couldn't afford that. So. Oh, anyway, where
I got 2 tickets to the impound lot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, we're just as surprised as you are, folks. Just so you know.
Yeah.
We have We have a new feature. Hipsters
kinda big,
hipsters are a mysterious lot, and we got an inquiry from a local hipster who identified himself as Hudson Shoe, and he wanted to do a segment on the show. We welcome that. We want to entertain all crowds, and
we don't understand hipsters exactly, so we fear them just ever so slightly.
A little, but he said he didn't want to come in live. He said he wanted to send in his. What did he say? He said it by courier. Is that what you said?
He sent it by courier.
Okay,
on the mini cassette.
Right. All I knew we
like
had to
those
convert it.
Things?
Yeah.
Those mini cassettes like
I
you
used
use
to
in the office.
Those, and it's like we had to convert this thing to digital. It's like it's
sort of
super mysterious. I wonder if he's got something to do with this Chinese hacking thing going on. Because
I think he might.
But anyway, he's an insider. He knows what's going on deep within the bowels of the hipster community, and apparently it's he knows what's trending up and what's trending down.
Right.
And he is going to bring us on a semi-regular basis, the inside scoop, so that you'll know what to wear, what to listen to, what to think, what to. So I feel like this is a coup for Flies on the Wall.
This is.
I think we can grow our audience this way.
I guess.
We've probably ticked off the hipsters enough. This will help.
Yeah.
Ingratiate us with them. So. Anyway, this is as big a mystery to us as it is to you. So we're going to play the first installment of Hipster Trending by Hudson Shoe.
Hipster Trending.
So here it comes. Enjoy this on Flies on the Wall.
Hey guys, it's Hudson Shoe here with Hipster Trending. This week, trending up is cat patches. Any sort of feline patch that you can sew onto your jeans or your jacket or your shirt.
I had no idea
that's what's trending up this week is cat patches.
Great, thanks, Hudson.
and trending down this week is buttons. That's not to say don't wear shirts without buttons. Just take the buttons off. Just take those buttons off because they're trending down, and that's hipster trending for this week.
No, wait a minute. We're laughing. I don't think we're supposed. I think it's Hudson's not like.
I think it's true. I'm sorry.
He's not making light of this whole fashion
I find
issue.
it amusing though. Wow. Okay.
We're gonna have to kind of control our reactions to Hudson, or he might stop.
Yeah, I don't know how to react to Hudson Shoe. I want to meet this guy.
No kidding. I think we need to kind of work towards having him in. Like we'll.
If maybe he's just shy. Maybe he's just.
We'll have our people talk to him.
Maybe he's been burned. Yeah, if we can get to his people. Maybe he's been burned, and let's buy a 6-pack of PBR, and
that would probably be a good start.
Get in some vegan wings or something. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Cat patches.
Cat patches.
It's something I never really thought about.
Well, I didn't either.
I don't think I have any of those laying around the house.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to find time to take all the buttons off my shirts. I'm a busy guy.
Maybe we'll just do one each, and we'll just kind of wear that.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. Start there.
Feel like we might run into hipsters, and we don't want to look too nerdy, So.
Yeah, it's hard for us to do that, but okay.
Buttons are definitely trending down, though.
They are indeed. Wow. Okay. So we've got about 9 minutes left. You want to try and get to another song?
We can do that. Absolutely.
Rick Evans had also requested.
Did you have any shows coming up? We've got a couple big shows on Friday night. We've got the Heartstrings at FCC on Middle Road in Jeffersonville. And we've got the Nick Pay Band. What is the Nick Pay Band going to be called this weekend? Do we have that yet?
I don't know. We haven't talked. We'll talk about it on the way.
It's going to be like Van Gogh's Other Ear or something, And then that's going to be in Nashville at It's called something.
Douglas Corner. We're playing with Jen Franklin and Kristen Cothran.
Yep, that's big.
And if you're in Nashville this weekend, you should come see it. I think it'll be a good show.
Yep.
There's a lot going on. I'm just trying to find it. The Velcro Pygmies are in town at Phoenix Hill Tavern. You can't miss that. Come on.
Now, that was a Sarah Havens recommended band.
Yeah, that's one of Sarah's mainstays. It's funny. I looked. Zanzibar has the pass. You know, they're a local favorite, and
I definitely heard the pass a bunch.
Oh, absolutely, and yeah, here I'm drawing a blank. I was looking at this earlier and had all this stuff lined out, and I'm just
nothing's jumping out anymore.
Well, we do have Butch Rice at Gerstle's, which we're getting ready to play a Butch Rice song.
Can do that,
so there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just.
Butch Rice keeps busy, does he not?
He is one of the hardest working guys in town.
He definitely is.
He's also extremely cute. Oh yeah, Quiet Hollers, or Mag Bar. Yeah, Hudson Falcons, All Dead and Shivering Timbers. That's 10 o'clock on Thursday, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So, good stuff there. So anyway, well, let's go ahead and play the Butch's song.
Yep, we had a request for "Why Won't This Heart?" ?
Yep,
so.
And it's a good question. So let's find out.
Here's Butch Rice on Flies on the Wall, CrescentHillRadio.com.
Talk to you about the loving tried and true. You say I'm Romeo to you Juliet. There's never been a love so true. But when I hold you close, I feel the loneliness. I know I'm not the one for you. Why won't this heart let me be in love with you? And why won't this heart let me be in love with you? 'Cause I want to know. Such a pretty man, he's a dream come true. But with his fancy car and his new career, you know he's waiting there for you. But when you taste his lips, you feel the loneliness. You know he's not the one for you. Why won't this heart let me be in love with you? And why won't this heart let me be in love with you? 'Cause I want to know. I keep thinking that I'm stranded, that I'm so far from home, and I'm thinking that I'm falling. Oh, now don't let go, and I'm thinking I should love you, but my heart says no, and I want you to tell me, 'cause I want to know. And why won't this heart let me be in love with you? Why won't this heart let me be in love with you? 'Cause I want to know. Now listen here, let me talk to you about the loving tried and true. You say you want me. When I talk to you, you say you need me. And no matter who, and I'm thinking that I'm empty. When I talk to you, I keep thinking that I ought to, but but I never do. And why won't this heart let me be in love with you? And why won't this heart let me be in love with you? 'Cause I want to know, I want to know.
And there it was. Butch Rice, Louisville's own, and a friend of Flies on the Wall.
He is a friend of
course.
Flies on the Wall.
I've
We
known
plan to
that dude a
get
long
Butch
time.
Rice in the studio here pretty soon to help us out. Hopefully, if he's not too busy, which he
Well,
probably will be.
yeah, he'll find time, I hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are, as we mentioned last week, finishing up our next EP, and
The Hipster Apocalypse, as it so would happen to be.
Correctamundo, Fonzie.
No offense to Hudson Shoe.
But we want to close tonight's show with another little preview from said EP. This is a song, Butch, that you wrote.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Public Display of Affection.
This is kind of we had a lot of luck with our song Commando for Jesus, which is sort of our hip-hop-ish funk number from the last album. And I don't know, this song just kind of popped out. This is sort of about a guy that maybe isn't as interested in affection that's not out in the public eye.
Right.
So
Privacy is not his thing.
Privacy is definitely not his thing.
So we've got a few more things to put on this before we mix it. And
Yeah,
master
it's not
but it's
perfect, but
it's close enough that you can enjoy it and shake your butt to it a little bit. So we hope you'll enjoy Public Display of Affection from the forthcoming EP by the Uncommon Houseflies.
And we'll see you next week.
Next week with John T. Johnson on CrescentHillRadio.com. You ready for this? I don't think so.
Behind closed doors with all the curtains drawn. Some people wait to kiss your face until everybody's gone. I ain't in holding hands on a Saturday night and watching on TV. I can't wait to get you out on the street so other folks can see a public display of affection. I'll take you on down to the football game, show them what we got going down. They ain't seen nothing till they see my baby, she's the finest thing around. We'll storm the field for the halftime show, be an overnight sensation. Won't your mama be proud when we get flagged for excessive celebration? A public display of affection. This was meant to be. In the public eye, yes, you and me. You know I love it blowing in the breeze. It couldn't be more natural, baby. Oh, yeah. I'll take you out to Shakespeare in the park, quite a tradition in our town. I can't think of a better place for a little theater in the round. So if you think sneaking behind the bushes is what it's all about, you may not want to get with me. I like to let it all